Some of our country's most pressing challenges are being solved by leaders in their communities. So, what if we could bring these leaders together around a common problem to find innovative solutions together? Seek Common Ground's unique Action Accelerator model does just that, providing a learning community, flexible project funding, and access to experts so that leaders, together, can solve common challenges. Like the Ohio Whole Child Action Accelerator. Launched in 2021, the accelerator provided funding, access to knowledge, and expertise, as well as a supportive learning community for 15 community organizations and leaders in Akron, Cleveland, and Southeast Ohio, seeking to meet their community's needs using a whole child approach to education. The time a child spends in and outside of school is precious and should ensure all aspects of a child's well-being are addressed, including the physical, social, emotional, and intellectual aspects. This starts by creating environments of belonging and connection for students to fully engage in the process of learning and therefore reach their full potential. Innovative whole child practices can be found in a variety of subjects and disciplines, opening up the opportunity to have a cohort of leaders who represent these unique and needed approaches.
Although we know that there are a lot of great people doing great things for our communities and our children and families, it was great to be part of a group where you could actually see it happening and really learn the details about what people are working on and how they're best serving their community and what we can do to collaborate together.
People in nonprofits are busy doing the work of their nonprofit, and so to have time to share with each other, to encourage, to empathize, was really vital to help us continue to grow who we are as individuals and as organizations, but then also to bring about stronger outcomes for our communities and influence our communities for good.
The moment I realized how flexible the funding and support was, that Seek Common Ground really trusts the recipients to use funds and materials in a way that matches the community that they're in, that we were trusted to know the needs of our community and see the entry points and use the tools however we wished. There weren't strings attached or expectations that didn't match community needs.
And also share these ideas with people who think the same as me, like open-minded creators who also are doing the same thing in a community that I wouldn't have never had any experience or really getting to see them. And now I actually get to be around these great people.
The goal is a close community where leaders who know their communities best can be real with one another.
Stigmas with nonprofits are we put our head down, we think if we just work really hard in what I do, it's going to get noticed, other people are going to hear about it. Those partnerships will come just through like me having my hard work, doing what I do. We get really focused on like the work. Even if it was just like our monthly calls, taking a little bit of time to like talk to others about what you're doing, the community, getting outside of my day-to-day, sharing what we do, and like honestly just like receiving that from others, receiving the encouragement, receiving the stories, receiving the encouragement from them. Yeah.
The goal is to create a community where leaders can be open and innovative, and it's a space where leaders can grow together.
This is not just a normal program. I don't have to come in here and think about what I'm going to present or what I'm going to say. I get to be my true self and really be open and discuss as much as I want to.
I think this is an amazing program. Like I'm looking for this for a long time. It's like a PR minority myself. I think it's very important to have a group of people working together to achieve the goal together. You're not scared to make mistakes. Try out a new idea.
They allowed us time and space to be able to not only pilot and test ideas, but also pivot some of the ideas. The way the grants were given allowed us to, again, do that deep work of conversation, focus, design, build, and then iterate that we don't always have the chance to do.
Everything that I am today, I learned from my community. It's important that, funding dollars be used in a way that's going to be effective to make the world better.
In a space where it was a safe community to wander and to listen and to learn and to grow really took away any barriers for me as far as meeting the goals that we wanted to meet and meeting the needs of the families and children in our area. But I can't say enough about the safety of the community that was created and really the freedom that that gave me along the way.
Seek Common Ground will continue to facilitate Action Accelerator groups, each with its own area of common focus, fostering connections and ideas that will serve local, national, and international partners, building a more just and equitable world. To learn more about Seek Common Ground and the projects and leaders of the Ohio Whole Child Action Accelerator, visit us at seekcommonground.org.